Breaking update for currency watchers worldwide. Reports are emerging that the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong have appeared on select bank screens, prompting renewed attention across global financial circles. In this video, we examine what is verifiably known about this development, clarify what bank screen visibility actually indicates, and clearly distinguish confirmed information from market speculation. Our focus is precision, context, and facts, so viewers can understand the significance without noise or assumptions. The Iraqi dinar remains an officially managed national currency operating under the monetary authority of the Central Bank of Iraq, which maintains responsibility for exchange rate policy, liquidity management, and financial system stability. At present, the dinar functions within a controlled exchange framework rather than a free, floating market structure, meaning its valuation is guided through official mechanisms rather than open forex trading dynamics. This structure is consistent with Iraq's broader economic management approach, which prioritizes currency stability, inflation control, and alignment with domestic fiscal conditions. Importantly, no verified statement has been released by the Central Bank of Iraq or any recognized international financial institution indicating a formal change to the dinar's exchange rate regime, its convertibility status, or its position within global currency markets. Publicly available data confirms that the Iraqi dinar is primarily used for domestic transactions, government payments, and regulated trade settlements, with external exchange activity occurring through approved banking and currency channels. While the dinar may appear in various financial systems, reference platforms, or banking software used for internal processing, such listings do not alter its official market classification. From a regulatory perspective, Iraq continues to implement monetary oversight measures designed to manage capital flows, ensure compliance with international anti-money laundering standards, and support financial transparency. These policies directly influence how the dinar is accessed, exchanged, and represented within international financial infrastructure. It is also relevant to note that the presence of a currency within institutional systems does not equate to active international trading or unrestricted convertibility, as many national currencies are catalogued for accounting, settlement, or compliance purposes without being freely traded on global forex markets. As of the latest confirmed information, the Iraqi dinar has not been reclassified, reinstated, or repositioned within international exchange frameworks. Any change to its market status would require formal announcements, regulatory updates, and coordinated communication from Iraqi monetary authorities and, where applicable, international financial bodies. Until such disclosures occur, the dinar's status remains unchanged and clearly defined by existing policy. This distinction is critical for maintaining accuracy in currency reporting, as verified monetary status must be based on official documentation rather than interpretations of system visibility or unconfirmed third-party reports. By grounding analysis in confirmed data and institutional statements, this overview reflects the current, documented position of the Iraqi dinar within both domestic and international financial contexts. Recent reports suggesting that the Iraqi dinar has appeared on certain bank or financial system screens have generated attention. But it is important to clearly explain what such visibility typically represents within modern banking infrastructure. Large financial institutions, correspondent banks, and payment processors rely on complex internal software systems that catalog a wide range of global currencies for reference, compliance, accounting, and settlement purposes. These systems often include national currencies regardless of whether they are freely traded on international foreign exchange markets. As a result, a currency appearing on a bank screen may simply indicate that it is recognized within a database for transactional routing, regulatory reporting, or internal valuation tools, rather than signaling a change in its official market status. In the case of the Iraqi dinar, such listings are commonly associated with back-office operations, cross-border documentation, or legacy currency tables that support trade finance, remittances, or government-approved exchanges. Importantly, bank screen visibility does not constitute confirmation of international tradability, exchange rate adjustments, or policy shifts by monetary authorities. Verified changes to a currency's status are communicated through formal channels, including official statements from the Central Bank of Iraq, regulatory circulars, or coordinated disclosures involving international financial institutions. Without such documentation, screen-based observations remain descriptive rather than determinative. It is also relevant to note that many currencies with capital controls or managed exchange regimes appear within global banking systems for technical and administrative reasons, even though their use is limited to specific jurisdictions or regulated transactions. This distinction is essential for accurate financial reporting, as misinterpreting internal system visibility can lead to incorrect assumptions about currency reclassification or market access. From an operational standpoint, banks regularly update or display currency codes as part of software maintenance, compliance alignment, or data synchronization across international platforms. These routine processes can occur independently of any economic or monetary developments. Therefore, while reports of bank screen visibility may reflect routine system activity or internal recognition, they do not, on their own, verify any substantive change in the Iraqi dinar's exchange framework or international position. Clear separation between confirmed policy actions and technical system references ensures factual clarity and helps audiences understand the practical meaning of such reports within the broader context of global banking operations. In financial reporting, particularly in currency-related coverage, a clear distinction must be maintained between information released through official channels and claims originating from third-party or informal sources. Verified communications regarding the status of the Iraqi dinar are issued exclusively by recognized authorities such as the Central Bank of Iraq, relevant government finance bodies, or established international financial institutions. These entities follow formal disclosure protocols, ensuring that any changes to monetary policy, exchange mechanisms, or regulatory frameworks are documented, time-stamped, and publicly accessible. In contrast, third-party claims often emerge from online commentary, private platforms, or unverified reports that lack institutional backing or supporting documentation. While such claims may reference internal banking systems, market rumors, or unnamed sources, they do not carry the same evidentiary weight as official statements and should not be treated as confirmation of policy action or currency status changes. This distinction is especially relevant in the context of the Iraqi dinar, where recurring narratives frequently circulate without corresponding regulatory announcements. For professional financial analysis, reliance on source credibility is essential, as misattribution or selective interpretation can lead to inaccurate conclusions. Official communications are typically accompanied by clear language, regulatory context, and, where applicable, implementation timelines, whereas third-party assertions often omit these critical details. Additionally, reputable financial institutions and global market participants align their operations with formally published guidance rather than informal claims. This standard practice reinforces the importance of verifying information against authoritative sources before drawing conclusions. From a reporting perspective, distinguishing between confirmed disclosures and unverified commentary supports transparency, accuracy, and audience trust. It also helps global viewers understand why certain claims gain visibility without resulting in measurable market or policy changes. By anchoring analysis in documented statements and regulatory publications, this approach ensures that coverage of the Iraqi dinar remains factual, contextualized, and aligned with established financial reporting standards without amplifying speculation or unsupported interpretations. The current international position of the Iraqi dinar remains clearly defined by existing monetary policy and global financial classification standards. As of verified and publicly available information, the Iraqi dinar is not freely traded on major international foreign exchange markets such as those used for open currency speculation or high-volume global trading. Instead, it operates under a managed exchange system overseen by Iraqi monetary authorities, with exchange activity primarily confined to domestic use and regulated cross-border transactions. This structure places the dinar outside the group of fully convertible currencies that circulate widely through international forex platforms. From an international banking perspective, the dinar's use is generally limited to approved trade settlements, government-related payments, and specific financial arrangements conducted through licensed institutions. Capital controls and regulatory safeguards remain in place to manage currency flow, protect financial stability, and align with international compliance standards, including anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing frameworks. These controls directly influence how and where the dinar can be accessed internationally. While global financial systems may reference the Iraqi dinar for accounting, compliance, or settlement readiness, such inclusion does not indicate unrestricted market access or a shift toward global tradability. Importantly, there has been no confirmed announcement from the Central Bank of Iraq, international monetary organizations, or global regulatory bodies signaling a change in the dinar's international classification or exchange regime. The currency's position within the global financial ecosystem, therefore, remains stable and unchanged based on verified disclosures. Understanding this context is essential for accurate currency reporting, as international presence does not equate to active market participation. Many national currencies maintain limited or controlled international roles while remaining fully functional within their domestic economies. In the case of the Iraqi dinar, its international position continues to reflect Iraq's broader economic policy priorities, emphasizing stability, regulatory oversight, and gradual financial integration rather than immediate exposure to open forex markets. This clarification helps global audiences distinguish between operational visibility within banking systems and confirmed international market status, ensuring that discussions surrounding the Iraqi dinar remain grounded in documented policy rather than assumption or misinterpretation. Within ongoing coverage of the Iraqi dinar, it is essential to clearly identify which claims remain unverified or speculative in nature, particularly when they are widely circulated across digital platforms. Assertions linking bank screen visibility, internal system updates, or anecdotal reports to imminent changes in the dinar's exchange rate, international reinstatement, or market reclassification have not been supported by official documentation. At present, no verified statements from the Central Bank of Iraq, government finance authorities, or recognized international financial institutions confirm such developments. These claims often rely on interpretations of technical system indicators, unnamed sources, or informal communications that lack transparency and institutional validation. From a financial reporting standpoint, the absence of corroborating regulatory announcements or policy releases means these narratives cannot be treated as factual developments. It is also important to note that routine operational changes within banking software, compliance databases, or cross-border settlement platforms can occur without reflecting broader monetary policy decisions. When such routine updates are presented without context, they may be misinterpreted as indicators of structural change, even though they carry no regulatory significance. Additionally, references to timelines, valuation adjustments, or global trading access frequently appear in speculative commentary, but are not accompanied by formal procedures or implementation frameworks, which are standard requirements for any legitimate currency status change. In professional market analysis, verifiable change is defined by documented policy actions, published directives, and coordinated institutional communication. Until such evidence is available, claims extending beyond confirmed data remain speculative and should be categorized accordingly. This distinction is critical for maintaining accuracy and credibility in financial news reporting. By clearly separating confirmed information from unverified assertions, audiences can better understand the current environment without conflating possibility with reality. Such clarity also helps prevent misinformation from influencing public perception or expectations. As of the latest verified information, discussions that extend beyond officially released data regarding the Iraqi dinar's status, valuation, or international role remain speculative and unsupported by authoritative sources. In summary, While reports surrounding the Iraqi dinar and bank screen visibility continue to circulate, the confirmed facts remain grounded in official policy and documented monetary frameworks. Verified information from recognized authorities shows no formal change to the Iraqi dinar's exchange regime or international trading status, underscoring the importance of separating technical system references from substantive policy actions. By focusing on confirmed data, official communications, and clear context, this update provides a factual overview designed to inform a global audience without speculation, ensuring clarity and accuracy in ongoing Iraqi dinar news coverage.